Hello and welcome to my 100% walkthrough of Elden Ring by Level Up Pup Gaming. Here we are at the Elden Throne. It's time to become Elden Lord, or for us, the Lord of the Frenzied Flame. I wanted to do this by just summoning a spirit summon, beating it once, and then doing something that we're going to do at the end of this episode. Just taking it easy, trying to relax because it's the last episode, but instead I decided to torture myself for you guys. This fight's a doozy. Both fights are, and it's going to take you a few tries. This is my first attempt recording this start of this episode. I'm not going to explain anything until the fight is over, and then we're going to go through the fight a few more times. I'm going to kind of put myself through the ringer to try and showcase as much as possible in different builds with this fight. So whatever build you're using, hopefully we go over something that can help you guys out. So here we go. Wish me luck. I am super nervous. And there's Radagon. Man, that was clean. And here's the final boss of the game, the Elden Beast. Shoot. Shoot. Alright, you guys, hard part is over. That was Radagon Elden Beast solo with a quality build. Whew. Alright. Now we can go over that fight. I can't believe I got that on the first try. So I had this set up. As you can see, I don't have my rune arc activated so that I could do this as many times as I need to. Because this took about a week's worth of practice to get down. So I got super lucky with Radagon not getting hit once. I also took him out during the middle of his quote-unquote, waterfowl or special attack that he does when he's below 50% health. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go Rebirth. We're going to go see Renala. And we're going to do this 2 more times, but the next 2 times we're going to take it a little bit easier and fight with our Mimic. 1 sec. Okay, so next we're going to do Intelligence. Oops, I got to check something real quick. Yeah, I bet you would. So this is going to be important. Stamina is super important in this fight, obviously, because you saw how much running I was doing with Elden Beast. I also got lucky and staggered Elden Beast right as he was about to do his special move, which is called the, oh crap, what's it called? Golden Stars? Or Elden Stars, I'm sorry, yeah. So, he was just about to do it, and I staggered him. So, you didn't get to see that attack. You're probably going to see it in the next fight. So, let me check all my stats that we're going to be using for our weapons. 18 and 16 strength. Okay. Alright, Renala, let's do it. Alright, since I'm going to be turning a rune arc this time, I'll go ahead and take this up to 55. So that way we're at 60. This is going to be at 30. And we'll do 40 right now, but let's go ahead and so we needed 16 strength for the sword and 18 dexterity for the other sword. And then we're going to sink a bunch into intelligence, as much as we can. Really make it sing. Now let's do 75, bring it up into 80, and that'll give us 5 more right here. Jeez, yeah, let's really make our, let me think. Yeah, I guess, just go to 60, be safe, and, you never have enough endurance. There we go. Hopefully that works. I have a few extra larval tears just in case I mess up like I did the other episode. Alright, let's get equipped for our magic one. We'll keep that on. Actually, everything right here is fine with talismans, and same with this. So this Crimson Whirl bubble tier, that's going to help with Elden Stars. Elden Stars will chase you and shoot out a bunch of tiny little stars, and it's got this big ball that follows you around, and it does holy damage, and then it explodes at the end, and it's like, I don't know, a 30-second attack, so it just chases you forever, and he's attacking you in the middle of it while he's chasing you, so super fun. Let's put on this, and I'm going to use this. We need to set it to holy, though. We're going to use this shield to block out any holy damage while we're fighting Radagon. I think that's all we need as far as weapons go, so let's just I'll put that on so I can buff up before we go in the fight. Alright, let's head back over and do this again. I really think Mimic is the only good summon for this. Omen Killarillo, he isn't going to help much because you can't bleed them, and Tish isn't going to help much because they are disturbingly strong against holy. So, her attack, even though it's HP based, is based off of holy damage, so it won't do much to them, I don't think. I haven't really tried Tish with this fight, but, we're just gonna go ahead and do the Mimic. So let's talk about, you know, our strategy before we go in. So, as you saw in the fight, Radagon just... One sec. Flask. Okay, let me allocate this real quick. Let's do 6 and 8. Yeah. No, because we're summoning the Mimic. Yeah, let's do 9 and 5. Keep that with that. We need the stamina. And I think that's it. Okay. Alright, sorry about that. So, with Radagon, he basically has a hammer and a seal. And a seal, he can shoot beams out super duper fast. He can also shoot like kind of lightning bolts, but they're not lightning, they're holy. And he can lock you down in place with his hammer attacks. If you didn't see it because I was parrying him, but if his attacks had gone off, they would slam down to the ground and a bunch of holy damage would go out and it would stagger you, and then it'll blow up and knock you up into the air, and then he starts swinging at you. So his combos are incredibly deadly and fast. Oh, I didn't set this to holy. Let's go do that real quick. When he gets down to about 25, 30, 40% HP-ish, he will disappear away from you, rise up in the air kind of slowly, and slam his sword into the ground. You gotta roll. And then he'll rise up really quickly and slam it down really quick. The second one's really fast. And then the third one, he'll rise all the way up in the air and then slam it down, and you have to roll behind him. If you're anywhere in front of him or on the side of him, this will connect, and the last part of it is super deadly. That's what I do. Put this. So Vow of the Indomitable, you know, it's pretty good. It's pretty much just an invincibility frame for a split second. That's holy ground. So that can come in handy if you need it. 62, it's not that much, but it's better than nothing, so bust that out just in case we need to panic block some stuff. If we need to try and get away and heal or something. Alright, so skip the cutscenes this time, but buff up before we go in. We'll have enough time to summon our Mimic and hopefully get a heal off before he starts attacking. So we won't have enough time to give our Mimic any buffs itself, so Hopefully we keep his attention on him. We can get him frosted. He is not weak to frost, but you can frost him. You can poison and rot him. And you can parry him and stagger him. Those are the best things to do against Radagon. Now with Elden Beast, at the start of the fight, he's a little slow to start attacking, so you can go in, get a couple of really good hits, and then the first thing he usually does is fire attack. So unlike the dragons, with this guy, he does all of his fire attacks in place. So luckily you can just run behind him, as you saw me did in the first fight, and get off a couple more whacks before he starts flying away. Then he's got some sword combos where he swipes at you. You saw the beam attack where he shoots 2 beams really fast, and then another beam that's really slow, and then one last drawn out one. So he's got nebula attacks. There's 2 of them. He puts it down in front of him, and it'll blow up and go a little bit forward. So don't think you're safe just standing in front of or standing outside of the range. It'll go forward as it blows up. And then he's got one that shoots out a long distance. You just got to run to the side on that. When he does his fire attack and you're away from him, all you got to do is run to the side, because unlike a dragon, he's not flying all over while he does it, so he just stays in place. When he rises all the way up in the air, as you saw, the first one he does, a ring is going to pop up. You just jump over that, and then you'll see the second lighter ring on the outside of it. You have to roll outside of that to get away from the damage zone. And then the second time he does it, usually after his Elden Stars attack, there'll be 3 rings to jump over. And then after that, he's usually down to like 30% health. You just gotta try and get in and finish him off like I did there. So let's do it again. Wish me luck. So, oh, good lord. Good thing we didn't go in, because I did not put on spells. That would help. And my rune arc. Good lord, you guys. What's with me? Sorry, my hands are still shaking from that first fight. Still a little shocked that I got it done in my first try. Oh, thought that was going to take a lot longer. Alright, knowing my luck, I'm going to get pulverized these next few fights. So I'll put that on. I don't really need that. I'll just keep those on. Okay, so for this, we're not going to try and, jam-pack our thing with spells. We just want a few. So this one for Radagon. Elden Beast. But let's actually put that in a different order. So that one for Radagon, and also... Yes, where is it? Rocksling. So those 2 for Radagon, and Rocksling's pretty good against Elden Beast, but this is the one that we really want for Elden Beast. And then if Elden Beast starts flying around, we'll shoot the Reddest Great Bow at him. So that's it. Like, I don't want to be shifting through spells trying to find stuff, so that's all I'm going to do for the intelligence side. Let's see if we can get it done with our Mimic. Alrighty. Whew. And then after this, we'll switch over to Faith, and then we will do one more fun fight, and then wrap it up. Okay, so... Saving that. Get down there. Let's pull out our staff. And then, put a frost on that. And we'll eat another one of these and we'll go in. Alright, let's get it done. Oh, I forgot to crack the rune arc, didn't I? Oh well. Let's see how we do. This one you gotta roll at the way end. God, got staggered. Oh no, missed the repost, because you can only repost them from the front. Alright, here's this triple one. Roll, quick roll. And then this one you gotta roll behind him. Oh no. Oh, okay, I got out. Got him. Alright, let's crack a Starlight Shard. I'm gonna give our Mimic one of these. And we're gonna switch over to the Moon Veil. Run behind him. Trying to get him staggered. Okay. Got him staggered. And we're just going to rip these through him. Look at how much damage that does. Look at that. That is vicious. Put one of these down. He's almost 25% health already. Ow, 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 ow. Alright, we're almost done. Let's give him one of these. I don't think it hit him. Which one is this? First one or second? Whoa, whoa, that was quick. Where's he at? There's Elden Stars, so let's drink this. So that way we... Dang, it's coming to us. Oh well, it's alright. Alright, he's doing his third attack. This isn't good. Especially during Elden Stars, so... This is gonna be interesting. Jump. Jump. Yeah, there he is. It's too far away. And done. Thank you, Mimic. Alright, you guys. That was the intelligence side. You can see that spiral really messes up Elden Beast hard. So, it's a good spell. Good weapons to use. The Dark Moon Greatsword for Radagon, then the Moon Veil for Elden Beast. Can't believe I did that without the Rune Arc on. Alright, let's go over to Strength Faith. Now, Strength Faith ain't going to be much different. The only weapons we're going to be using are the Great Stars Hammers to get some staggers, but then we're going to be using the Pest Threads plus a whole bunch of powerful buffs because, you know, we're on the Faith side of things. So let's go ahead and get this last fight in with our Mimic tier.
Now.
Let's see. Let's do... Start at 55. 230, but this time, you know, we'll turn on the Rune Arc. Okay, so lots of strength. Let's go to 55 strength to start and see where we're at. Almost do 50 actually. Probably gonna need a few dexterity points, so let's do 15. And then no intelligence needed, and just a bunch of faith. 50, okay. 55, 55, that's pretty good. Yeah, we'll do that.
Marika.
Okay. Alrighty. So first we start with the Frost one for Radagon. Keep the shield on to boost our stamina. And then this is the seal we'll be using. And there's really, I mean, we could try this, you know, just to see what kind of damage it does, but I don't think it's going to do much. But we'll give it a shot. And then when we go into Elden Beast, we'll switch over to the one with fire on it. Because these guys have 0 fire damage negation. So, memorize spell. Alright, let's go. Put on some buff ones first. Let's do... yeah, I guess. Where's the holy one? There it is. And then flame grant restraint. And we'll end it with bestial vitality because I think that stacks with the other one. Okay. Then for attacks, we'll do this just in case he's at a distance. We can't reach him. Either one. You could go for some rot. You can rot him, you know. I'm actually going to throw some rot pots at him in this fight or the next. But all I'm really going to use is the pest threads. Pest threads. You're going to be surprised how vicious it is against the Elden Beast. Alright, let's go do a faith build. Oh, you know what? We're not going to be parrying him, so let's get rid of this and put on the fingerprint shield for the Mimic. This will help him block out some of the holy damage coming his way. So we'll start him off on that. I don't think the Mimic's going to have good timing with doing that, so let's just do Shield Crash and then Sacred. Look at that, 93.7% damage negation. Just absolutely awesome. Let's put this on. Hopefully we're not a heavy load. Sweet. Right, cool. Medium load is fine. Alright, guys. Let's go do another one. 2 more. And then we will go into New Game Plus and wrap up this guide. Woo! Oh my goodness. Almost forgot the rune arc. Alright, we're good. Don't need to put that on anymore. Yeah, so alrighty. Turn on my rune arc and my lantern because it is super dark in here. Alright, guys, let's get buffed up, go to battle. No. There. Alright. Yeah, it's a fast one. It's really annoying to dodge. Crap. Wow. Oh no. Oh, nice. Thank you. There's Stagger. What's up? That's right. No, missed him. That turned out perfect. Just because of the... Oh, whoa. That hit me. Okay, he's doing his 3-part slam, but he's facing the Mimic, thankfully. Let's wait till he slams. That's a good one. Got him. That was dirty. Alright, see if we can get some staggers going. Run behind him. Got you. Oh, The Mimic got the... That's crazy. Alright, we're gonna start using these. I can't believe the Mimic got the stagger. I didn't even know Mimics could do that. Can we hit him from here? No. This really, really, really does a lot of damage when you're close up to him. Like that. Look at that. It's just like the spiral. Let's give him another. And then run. Shoot. Oh, no. FP. Use Elden Stars? What are you doing, buddy? Surprised he's doing melee. It's pretty weird. He's probably gonna do Elden Stars now. Oh, he's doing his first one. Let's do this for the Mimic. Jump and then roll. There he is. Alright, now he's doing Elden Stars. Let's do this. Now he's doing his second one. Should be a three-parter. Oh, good lord. Ow. Well, good thing I had the flask give me energy. Good lord. Where are you coming from, dude? There you are. How many of these are you going to let off? Alright, run to the side and lock onto him and run to the side. Right, let's get up to him and see if we can finish this off. I wish you weren't on me. And there it is, you guys. Alright, and that's going to do it for just what we have to do. I'm going to do something fun for the last fight. So I'm going to go rebirth and then meet you guys right back here at this Grace. And we will have one last fight with Radagon and Elden Beast. And then we will go into New Game Plus and wrap up this entire walkthrough. So I'll meet you guys right back here in just a second. Alright, you guys, so last rebirth, I am a Arcane build right now. So I'm going to have some fun with some Arcane, and the last thing we're going to do to end off this entire walkthrough is some friendly co-op. Invited a few of my friends, HK and Nakoa, and they're going to help us become the Frenzied Lord. Lord of Frenzy Flame, I mean. So let's summon up our friends and have some fun. Here's Nakoa. And then I swear after that we're we're done. We will do the ending, wrap up, go into New Game Plus, and call it a guide. What's up, Nakoa? Let's go ahead and get some light on. And HK. What's up, buddy? Alright, gentlemen. Let's get to work. Yeah, I'll keep that on. Here we go. Oh, we got invaded. Sorry, Gojo. Feel bad for invaders sometimes, but they're waiting around. Here we go. Oh no, I missed him. Completely missed him. Let's see if we can get him rotted. Is he rotted? Good, he's rotted. Alright, let's get him. What's up? Alright, let's get him frosted now. Oh! You think that'd hit me? Shoot. Keeps moving. Stay still. Oh, owie. Thanks, guys. Basically saved me. All right. Alright, almost done. Good job, gentlemen. Good job. Here we go. Oh no! How dare you hurt my summon. Come here. Oh, shoot. Nakoa, HK, thank you guys so much. You guys rock. And that is it, you guys. That is Elden Ring. Absolutely wild and insane game. One of the best games I've ever played in my entire life. Here's a Grace over here. Now, you guys are going to see a few different things. If you did not choose the three-fingered ending, you're going to see a blue sign here. That's for Ranni's ending. Click that sign, you summon her, you get her ending. If you come up here and click this, I only have one option. You guys should have like 3, maybe 4. I think Dung Eater's ending and Gold Mask's ending should be in there. Gold Mask and Dung Eater's ending are not achievements. Only the regular ending, becoming Elden Lord. So mending the Elden Ring, I think is what it's called. And the one I'm about to do. Excuse me. And Ronnie's ending. Those are the only 3 that are actual achievements. But right now, we can teleport, go do whatever we need to, go wherever we want. There's only one thing we need to do. Well, 2 things. First thing is kind of painful. We're going to go hurt Patches. Because we're done with the game. We're about to move into New Game Plus. He's got a really cool armor set. Afraid we're going to have to take it off of him. And if you guys haven't already, go also take out Blackguard and take out... You know what? Stop chasing me. Just chase me every time I come in here. I'm tired of it. Take out Blackguard and take out Shibiri if you haven't. So first thing I'm going to do is buy as many of these off of him as I can. I don't think I need anything else. I'll buy the parry dagger and that stock. Might use those in future playthroughs, who knows. Alright. I'm so sorry about this, Patches. I know. I know, dude. I know, man. I'm so sorry, dude. I'm so sorry. I know. We just needed your armor set, man. Sorry, buddy. Rest in peace, man. I'll see you next playthrough. I hate hurting NPCs, you guys. I just don't like it. Especially in new games where they have dialogue like that breaks your heart. It's like, ugh, come on. Alright, let's go to the round table hold. And crack open the last remembrance. Alright, so you can either get, I don't know why they call it Marika's hammer. It's Radagon. I guess the same person. Or you can get the Sacred Relic Sword. This sword makes farming the Albinorics much, much easier than Hoarfrost Stomp. The Wave of Gold just washes right through the entire field. So both of them are really good weapons. I'm going to go ahead and grab this just to make farming easier. And I'll grab the other one the next playthrough if I go through a third into New Game Plus 3 at all. And we'll go say goodbye to our only two friends that are left in the round table hold. See you guys. I'm gonna go burn the entire world. Couldn't have done it without you. Let's give him a bow. Bye, Roderica. Bye, Hugh. See you in the next playthrough, guys. Alright, you guys. That is everything. Let's go watch the ending. And we'll go into New Game Plus.
Lord of Frenzied Flame. I will seek you as far as you may travel. To deliver you what is yours. Destined death.
Miyazaki and George R.R. Martin, you guys knocked it out of the park. Incredible. And that is Elden Ring, you guys. While the credits are going by, what I'd recommend you guys do, if you don't want to go through and do an entire another playthrough to get the other endings, before you guys accept the ending, I probably should have said this beforehand, but if you guys haven't taken your ending yet, what you guys can do is just save the game right there at that grace before you pick your ending. And then there are YouTube videos for PlayStation, Xbox, and PC that show you how to remove your save file so that you can replace it. So you pick an ending, you make a copy of your save file, you pick an ending, and then you erase that file that you have, just completely delete it, and then replace it with the last save that you had, and that will bring you back up to before you pick the ending, and then you can just pick another one. That way you don't have to do multiple playthroughs. If you do multiple playthroughs, I'm just going to go ahead and skip the credits so we can go into New Game Plus. So you can click no, even though we did the Frenzied Flame ending. It's supposed to burn the entire world. You can still go around and do whatever you need to. The world is still available and open, even though we're the Lord of Frenzy Flame. So it doesn't matter if you still didn't take out those NPCs or anything yet. You can still go do that. If you still need to farm and get any items that you may need, beforehand, like if there's any material you want to farm for frost pots and stuff, like before you can't reach that area for a while. So go into all the areas you need to and farm up what you need to, and then when you're ready, come here and you can begin Journey 2. So let's go ahead and do that. And here's a little cool tidbit. I'm going to talk through the intro this time. The first person you see is Marika breaking the Elden Ring, and then watch the very next scene. There's Marika. You can see her long golden hair. Now watch the next scene. It's Radagon. It's the very first hint they gave you. You didn't even notice it because you didn't know what it was all about.
The great Elden Ring was shattered.
But now going through this intro, things are going to make a lot more sense.
Across the fog, the lands between.
That's the Divine Tower for Godric's Rune and Castle Stormvale on the left there.
Now, Queen Marika the Eternal is nowhere to be found. And in the night of the Black Knives,
So that's Tish and Electo.
was first to perish.
Ronnie.
Soon, Marika's offspring, demigods all, claimed the shard
I think that is
of the Elden.
Morgott beating up Radon, if I'm not mistaken. That is Moog stealing Mikola.
Taint of their newfound strength.
It's Rykard letting the serpent eat him.
The shattering.
I think those are Clean Rot Knights.
Which no lord
Melania! And the Giga Chad Radon. And Leonard.
leading to abandonment by the greater will.
And still, through all these playthroughs, I have no idea who this is or where it is.
Rise now.
This scene right here. No clue where it's at, or what it is, or who it is. Can't figure it out.
lost grace speaks to us all.
And I kind of thought we'd find a huge graveyard like that with the statue of... I mean, it was obviously the statue of Marika, but... Horaloo.
Horaloo, chieftain of the Badlands.
Gold mask.
The ever-brilliant Gold Mask.
Thea.
Fear, the deathbed companion.
The Dung Eater.
The loathsome Dung Eater. And Sir Gideon Ofnir. The all-knowing.
Buried in a lot of ears. It's pretty gross, right? And then us.
And one other, whom grace would again bless. A tarnished of no renown. Cross the fog to the lands between, to stand before the Elden Ring and become the Elden Lord.
And here we are, back at the chapel. Don't need to grab these items. You start with a lot of the same stuff. Got all our flasks. We don't have any great runes, though. We gotta go get all those again. Start with pretty much all of our weapons, all of our bell bearings. Now we're just gonna come in here and whoop this guy up real quick. So, like I said in a previous episode, things will be pretty easy starting out. You're going to see right here. I'm just going to tear right through this guy. But when you get into the capital in Lindell, things start to really heat up. Ow, you little punk. So yeah, it's pretty easy starting out. You're gonna blow right through the first half of the game, but then once you get into Lindell and the mountaintop of the giants, yeah, it starts to heat up. Unless you're leveling up. If you're leveling up into like 300s and 400s, then you might, have an easier time. But as you get towards New Game Plus 3, yeah, it really starts to get difficult. So we're just gonna head up to the first step, and then we're gonna wrap up this guide. Go ahead and skip this cutscene. And so what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go through the lands between, turning on all of these. Well, I'll be grabbing graces, but I'll also be turning on all of the little summoning signs, so that I can put down the effigy and put my sign out to go far away. That way I can get summoned for any boss, not just Melania. So I'll put it down for Godfrey and Radagon, just all the fun bosses and hard bosses and areas that people usually need help with. Alright, and here we are, back in Limgrave. Now I believe we still have a map. Excuse me. Had a hiccup there. I believe we still have the map. Just none of the graces. And this time going through, it's going to show you every single cave and every single building. So any place there's a building, any place there's a cave, or something you can enter, a dungeon, it's going to show you where it is. But you have to go and grab the graces all over again. So at least you can see where you're going this time. So let's go ahead and grab this grace. And if you guys are still here, then what I want to do just for the end of this guide is just give a review of Elden Ring. So I'm not a programmer. I'm not a um, I'm not tech smart. I'm new to gaming, so my opinion may not be worth much in terms of whether or not like a professional gamer would find it useful. But for what it's worth, I think Elden Ring is nearly a perfect game. Does it have issues with graphics? Yeah. I reposted an enemy and ended up underneath the floor. I've seen things have trouble loading in, and one time when I went into Liurnia, it had so much trouble loading in, it looked like Minecraft. It was all blotchy and stuff, and kind of freaked me out. But I'm sure that every game in existence has these problems and issues. I know a lot of complaints come from there being no quest markers, or quests being ruined by too much exploration, or repeat bosses and dungeon layouts that make it feel like the developers are being lazy. That is one way you can look at it. But for me, after playing through this game 5 times, now 6, I found it made sense with the lore. It would seem more out of place trying to build and create a world to experience and live in if you only saw like one type of creature or one type of being once and then never again. So for there to be multiple bosses and areas, I think it plays well with just the story. Nothing, apparently, as Miyazaki said, some of his team said, nothing is put into place by accident. So wherever you find something in this game, there's a reason or a story behind why it's there. So, sorry, I lost my spot. I'm reading this off some notes. So, a lot of the lore is told through the item descriptions, so the story and plot does require some actual detective work to put together. It's not laid out for you, so your average gamer, might find it a little hard to grasp or get into exactly what's going on in the game. But on top of that, the game is also extremely intense and difficult, and can be discouraging to some gamers. However, I think Elden Ring brings enough options in its gameplay that anyone from any level of gaming skill can pick it up and play it. But even then, it'll take work, dedication, and practice. Aside from the gameplay aspect of it, Elden Ring is some of the most fascinating and unique storytelling I've ever experienced from any medium. Not since Game of Thrones and Lord of the Rings have I seen such detailed and enthralling world of fantasy displayed before my eyes. I'll be thinking about the lore and story of Elden Ring for years to come, if not the rest of my life. And I cannot wait to see where future installments or possible sequels go. If you're on the edge about whether or not this game is worth the buy, all I can say is I would have paid double what I paid had I known what kind of game this would turn out to be. It's the most gaming content per dollar I've gotten from a game since the original Final Fantasy VII for PlayStation 1. Aside from just how well made and thorough this game is, it also was my break into the gaming world, and I couldn't be happier to find the From Software series and the community surrounding it. Because of Elden Ring, I have motivation and inspiration I didn't expect to have. I met some incredible people and some awesome friends because of this game. It is at the moment my favorite game ever made. I will give it a 9 out of 10. I would give it a perfect score, but I know that I don't know enough about gaming, how it works, marketing, programming to justify giving it a perfect score. There's no such thing as perfection, but I think Elden Ring comes pretty close, you guys. So, the last thing that I want to leave you with is this. If you have something you've always wanted to try, and you've been dreaming about taking a shot one day, when you're ready and you have the means to, don't wait. Just get out there and do it. Things will feel rough, and there will be moments where you will wonder if you can even do this. Then, when you're standing at the finish line, looking back as I am now, you'll wonder what in the world ever held you back. I think eventually you realize that it was just you all along. You kept yourself from achieving something and trying something on your own. Don't let that happen. Just go for it. Do it. Even if it doesn't work out, you tried something on your own. And there are people who have died wishing they had given their dreams and their desires a shot. So don't wait for things to be perfect. Don't wait for the strength to come. Things will never be perfect, but you will find strength as you go. But you have to go or it will never happen. I have plenty of more Elden Ring content to make, so this isn't the last time you'll see me in the lands between, and I will 100% be back with guides for Elden Ring DLCs or sequels. So, yeah, there it is, you guys. Whew, what an adventure. Until the next video, stream, or project, please be kind to yourselves and to one another. The world has and will always need it. I love you all. Thank you for being here with me in my 100% walkthrough of Elden Ring by Level Up Pup Gaming.